What if I told you that an $11 sale on eBay might only put $2.85 in your pocket? Today, I'm exposing the real math behind eBay dropshipping, the numbers that most videos conveniently leave out, and whether this business model is actually worth your time in 2026. Stay with me because I'm going to show you the exact calculations, the hidden fees, and the break-even point you need to hit before making a single dollar of real profit. Let me show you a real example I found on eBay. This bookshelf is selling for $109.99. Looks like a normal listing, right? But here's what's actually happening behind the scenes. The seller doesn't own this bookshelf. They never touched it. They never stored it in a warehouse. They found this exact same item on Walmart.com for $89.99. When a customer buys it from their eBay store for $109.99, they simply turn around, purchase it from Walmart for the lower price, and enter the customer's address during checkout. Walmart ships it directly to the buyer. The customer has no idea, and the seller keeps the difference. This is called dropshipping, and it's completely legal on eBay. At first glance, this looks like a $20 profit. But here's where the math that nobody talks about comes in. Let's calculate what you actually make on this $109.99 sale line by line. Starting revenue, $109.99 first. Subtract the product cost from Walmart, $89.99. That leaves us with $20. But we're just getting started with the fees. eBay charges a final value fee of 13.25% on the total sale price, including shipping. That's $14.57 gone. Then there's the payment processing fee of 2.35%. That's another $2.58. So your actual profit per sale is $2.85, not $20, $2.85. But wait, we haven't even talked about your monthly fixed costs yet. To run this business efficiently, you'll likely use automation software. The most popular option costs $99 per month. You could also pay for an eBay store subscription at $27.95 per month for better fees and more listings. Let's just focus on the automation software for now. At $2.85 profit per sale, you need to make 35 sales per month just to break even on that software cost. 35 sales just to get back to zero. Want to make $2,000 in actual profit per month? You'd need roughly 700 sales. That's 23 sales every single day without missing a day. Now let me ask you, does that still sound lazy and passive? Here's what you need to understand about automation software. Yes, these tools can help you with certain tasks. They can import product listings automatically. They can monitor price changes from suppliers. They can update stock availability. They can even process orders without you clicking buttons. But here's what automation cannot do for you, and this is critical. It cannot find winning products for you. The software shows you data, but you still need to analyze market trends, evaluate competition, and calculate profit margins manually. It cannot handle customer service, returns, complaints, shipping questions. All of that still requires your personal time and attention. It cannot manage your eBay account health, one policy violation, too many late shipments, even if it's the supplier's fault, or too many customer complaints, and your entire account gets suspended. You're out of business overnight. It cannot deal with supplier issues. When Walmart runs out of stock after you've already sold 10 units on eBay, you're the one scrambling to find alternative suppliers or issue refunds. And it definitely cannot handle your tax compliance. You're running a real business with real tax obligations across potentially multiple states. Let's talk about what can actually go wrong, because this directly affects your financial outcome. Risk number 1, account suspension. eBay is extremely strict. Their algorithms track everything. Too many customer complaints, even ones that aren't your fault, can get you permanently banned. I've seen people lose accounts with thousands of dollars in pending payments. Risk number 2, margin compression. You're competing with hundreds of other sellers using the exact same automation tools, finding the exact same products from the exact same suppliers. This creates a race to the bottom on pricing. Those $2.85 profit margins, they can easily become $1 or even 50 cents as competition increases. Risk number 3, supplier stock issues. You list an item, it sells, you go to order it from the supplier, and it's out of stock. Now you have to either find it elsewhere at a higher price, cutting into your already thin margins, or cancel the order and take negative feedback. Risk number 4, return nightmares. Customer returns the item to you because they didn't like it. But your return window with Walmart already expired. Now you're stuck with a product you can't return, and you're out both the money and the item. Risk number 5, platform dependency. eBay owns your business. They can change policies, increase fees, or modify their algorithm at any time. You have zero control. One policy change wiped out entire categories of dropshippers last year. After running these numbers, here's my honest assessment. This business model can work for you if you have 20 to 30 hours per week to dedicate to it, especially in the beginning. If you have $500 to $1,000 available to cover initial costs and cash flow gaps because you'll pay suppliers before customers pay you. If you're willing to treat this like a real business, not a passive income stream. If you have extremely strong attention to detail for product listings and customer service. And if you can handle the psychological stress of thin margins and constant platform risk. This probably won't work for you if you want truly passive income. If you can't handle customer service complaints and problems. If you don't have 10 to 15 hours per week minimum to dedicate to product research. If you need income immediately, because this takes months to scale to meaningful profit. Or if you get easily discouraged by setbacks and negative feedback. If you're serious about testing this business model, here's what I actually recommend. Month 1, start completely manual. Set up your eBay seller account and spend time understanding their policies inside and out. List 20 to 30 products manually without any automation software. Track every single expense in a spreadsheet. Calculate your real profit after every fee. This teaches you the fundamentals without burning $99 per month on software you might not even need. Month 2 and 3, analyze your results. Which products actually sold? What were your real profit margins after all fees? How much time did customer service take? How many problems did you encounter? Be brutally honest with yourself about whether you even enjoy this type of business. Month 4 and beyond. Only if you're consistently profitable and making sales, only then consider investing in automation software. At that point, you'll actually understand what you're automating and whether the $99 monthly cost is worth it for your specific situation. Before you jump into eBay dropshipping, consider these alternatives that might offer better risk-reward profiles. Print on demand, higher profit margins, more creative control, and you're building actual brand equity that has long-term value. Amazon FBA, higher upfront costs, yes, but better infrastructure, more customer trust, and potentially better margins if you source correctly. Your own Shopify store, complete control over your business, no platform dependency, though it does require marketing skills and advertising budget. Wholesale or retail arbitrage, better margins than retail dropshipping because you're buying in bulk or finding legitimate deals, though it does require some upfront capital. Here's the truth that nobody wants to tell you. Can you make money with eBay dropshipping? Yes, absolutely. People do it successfully every single day. Is it the lazy, passive way to make money online? Absolutely not. Look at the real math. $2.85 per sale. 700 sales to make $2,000 profit, monthly software costs, constant product research, customer service, policy compliance, account suspension risk. This is a real business that requires real work, real capital, and real risk management, just like any business. My final advice, if you have limited capital and want to test e-commerce, start small and start manual. Prove the concept with your own effort before paying for expensive automation. Build real business skills, not just dependence on software that might not even work for your situation. The lazy business model doesn't exist, but the smart business, one where you understand your real numbers, manage your actual risks, and scale strategically based on data, that's real. That's achievable. That's worth pursuing. If you want more realistic breakdowns like this, where I actually do the math on popular online business models, hit that subscribe button. I don't sell courses. I don't push affiliate links. I just calculate the real numbers so you can make informed decisions with your time and money. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.